You could be wife material and still not be his choice.
So how's your dating life going? It isn't. You haven't been on any dates? No.
My friend was like, your dating pool right now is so scary. And I was like, I know. If someone's not asking me to hang out or not texting me, I love being like, well, if they wanted to, they would.
Unpopular dating advice. Accept that you may be single for the rest of your life.
You're the most beautiful, funny, loving girl I've ever met. You're perfect. But I want to see if I can try and find someone better.
Single girlies in their late 20s, early 30s. Where are we finding men?
Unfortunately, they are working overtime instead of going out and dating because they feel they will never be attractive enough or wealthy enough for a girl ever again.
So true. I get so many messages like this, so many.
In China, if a woman is over 30 years old, she will usually be called 剩女, which means leftover women.
Honestly, ladies, the bar right now is just so incredibly low that like the conversations between me and my other girlfriends will be like, oh my god, this new guy I'm talking to, like, he asks me questions, and everyone will be like, he asks you questions?
And she doesn't even realize that by saying this, she thinks it's funny. But we all can see what types of guys she likes. Her and all her friends. Because those guys don't care about them.
Oh, where did you find him? Does he have a friend?
The number one habit of a confident man, having self-respect. A confident man knows that if he doesn't respect himself, no woman ever will. So, when a woman's behavior clashes with his values, he either calls it out or cuts her off.
Yes, he's not a simp. So stop being simps and stop ignoring red flags. Stop overlooking bad behavior just to smash. It's not worth it. It's not worth it because you fall in love with her, then you get married, then she divorces you, and then you lose half your stuff and you send me emails and messages telling me what should I do now. It's too late. It's too late.
As he knows that it hurts less to let the wrong woman go than to tolerate a lifetime of disrespect.
It's already hard for a 50-something-year-old woman to find someone else. I'm not going to be now picky about, oh, he can only be a doctor. Oh, he can only be an astronaut. No, I mean, it's, I'm not that picky.
And she's actually really known. She actually makes a lot of money and she's not picky. I can find 1,000 other women that are her age on TikTok saying that they will never settle because they know their worth.
Anytime somebody asks me if I'm seeing somebody or I'm dating, I'm like, no. I'm putting in zero effort. I hate the dating apps. It's not my scene, just not for me. And they're like, well, Morgan, I mean, he's not just going to fall out of the sky or appear out of thin air. First of all, know your role and shut your hole. Thank you. Second of all, he might.
How delusional can you be? How can you get to 30-something years and be so delusional, thinking that Prince Charming will just fall from the sky because you don't put in any effort, you're not even looking, but somehow the universe will send a guy for her.
Thank you, come again.
Realizing that a man does not care about you is truly a humbling experience, and I would not recommend it.
I would. It makes you tougher. I had so many women that I liked that ghosted me or that didn't end up anywhere. Me trying to date them didn't end up anywhere. So what? It just makes you tougher. It just makes you not care. I swear, people are so soft these days.
You want to die.
My favorite part about life is when you start to like a guy and then the trajectory of your life just falls and crashes into a sudden blaze and burns into hell. They consume your every thought, your every need. You can't think. They live in rent-free up in here all of a sudden.
Just look at her eyes and you can tell everything about her. Everything.
You've lost yourself, you lost control, you don't know up from down. Your mood is now dependent if they've looked at your story, if they responded to your text, if they're liking your stuff. Every single thought is
You know when they stare like this and they don't even blink? You know something's wrong.
Consumed by them. You all of a sudden forget how to function and then you just go insane. You just go crazy. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Good morning. I have a question for the single men of the world. Single men, not boys. If you're a boy, bye. Do any of you guys want a traditional style relationship anymore? Is that even a thing?
She's talking about traditional relationships when she has tattoos that honestly, guys, look like they're made in prison with a homemade tattoo gun. I swear, those look like prison tattoos.
In 2024, because all I see are people living in other countries or wanting to live on a bus and be in an open relationship. I love traveling, but I love my home. I love my job. I like working, coming home, making memories here, and then being like, hey, let's go to Greece in 6 months. Not like, let's live in Thailand tomorrow and explore other human beings.
I just went on a first date, and sometimes when you go on first dates, when you're like dating people, sometimes like something that we know that we have in common is like we've probably been on bad first dates. So I was sharing about a really bad first date that I was on.
That's a red flag from the start. When she starts telling you about her past relationships, about her past datings, and she's talking trash about a guy, that's a red flag. That's a red flag.
While I was on this first date with this guy, and he said, "Is this guy's name beep?" And I was like, yes. It's his coworker.
I'm like hitting the X, hitting the X, hitting the X, hitting the X. And I'm like, it has to get better. Like, it has to get better. Like, it's going to get better, right? 45 minutes later, nope, it's not getting better. But no, like, just 5 more minutes.
Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. You know, all of you know what I'm talking about.
There's going to be somebody, it's going to get better. And then it doesn't get any better.
But you keep trying,
Pictures people post. Like, I see the first photo and I'm like, okay. And then I scroll and I'm like, whoa, wait a second. That's not you. That is not the same person. Like, how did you, what? I also don't understand people using pictures that look like they were taken on a flip phone from like 1200 years ago.
Yeah, guys, I've told you this before. If you are planning to using dating apps, if you want to stand out, if you want to have any chances of going on dates, go search on Instagram for a professional photographer that does male models or something, that knows what he's talking about, and make some good pictures. It won't cost you that much. Get some good pictures, not a selfie, you wearing a tank top. Or you holding a fish. Women don't like that. Okay, you don't care about women, good for you. You don't care about what women think, good for you. If you want to attract women, listen to me, they don't like that. I wouldn't like that. If I was a woman, I would think that's cringe. And stop being cringe in the bio. You don't have to write anything. If they like your picture, it's enough. You don't have to be cringe there or say some cringy thing there, something that you found online. That's cringe. That's cringe. Take some good quality pictures. Find a good photographer.
I'm like, what? Is that photo from your MySpace? Like, I don't understand.
Thank you, come again.
Do you remember you used to look around the pool and go, oh, look at that old man. Oh, he looks about 40. But now you're nearly 40. You look around the pool and go, God, dads are hot. Especially dads that are being dads with their kids, mucking around, generally having a good time. That is the most sexiest thing in the world. Seeing a dad being a dad. So high five to all the dads that actually make time for their kids and are there all the time. Don't think you get enough credit because there is good guys in the world. All we hear about is the bad ones, but you keep going with them dad bods and rocking them.
The good guys, the good dads that are all over the world, those guys don't make headlines. Because those guys don't make views. You only see the bad stuff because those gets views. And everybody on the internet, no matter if he has a blog, if it's a newspaper, everything online, everybody is relying on views. So if everybody watches just disasters, for example, they will only show disasters. That's why you don't hear about the happy stories.
As a 30-something-year-old single woman, all the cliches are true. People keep asking if you're dating and if they can set you up with someone they know while they look at you with affection. Don't worry, you'll find someone. You entertain the idea for funsies. And in the moment, you're like, wait, am I missing something from my life? You go home alone for the night. In the fridge, there's only your favorite food. You watch whatever you want on Netflix. You get unconditional love and cuddles from your pets. You have the whole bed to yourself. And when you close your eyes, you're like, nah, I'm good. But thanks for the concern.
Yeah, that's why she's keeping in shape. That's why she's going to the gym for herself, not to attract a man, not to try to find a guy, even though she can't find one. No. She wants to look good for herself. That's what every woman says when you talk about her makeup. No, I wear makeup for me. Then why don't you wear it when you're at home, inside, when nobody sees you, because it's for you? Why don't you wear that dress inside when nobody's around? Because it's for you. They don't do this for them. They do this for men, to attract men. Because if she didn't care about men and if her life was so perfect, she wouldn't go to the gym. Because you don't need to go to the gym to be healthy. You don't need to do yoga to be healthy.
So I just got back from a really, really wonderful date with a seemingly really wonderful man.
Okay.
And he dropped me off. And I come inside and I just start crying. And I'm like, why am I so upset when I just had such a great date with this guy? Like, why am I so upset? And I realize it's because I haven't had a really good date in a long, long time where I genuinely connected with a person, and I'm scared.
For me, this just shows that she doesn't know how to choose men. If this, after 35, 40 years old, how old she is, she only now finds a good guy, what does that say about her? And what does that say about that guy? That he's a simp, that he's a white knight that's going to save her. What did I tell you? Women don't like the nice guys just when they're over 35, 40, when they're over the bad boys, when they're done with the bad boys, when they see they can't attract the men that they want, then they go for the nice guys. Only then. I've never heard in my life a woman say, oh, he's so nice, I want him to have my children. He's so nice, I want to sleep with him tonight.
Ladies, the more money you start to make, the harder it's going to be for you to find a partner, because we as women like to date up. Usually we want someone who makes the same amount of money as us or more, whereas men usually date down. They are not hypergamous like we are. So a guy who's making the same amount of cash as you or more will usually have no issue dating a Starbucks barista if she's super cute and makes him feel like the biggest man on campus. You probably are not going to date a Starbucks barista, let's be real. Yeah. So this can mean that your dating pool is smaller. Also, you're competing with women who are probably younger than you, because to get to the point you've gotten to financially takes time. Yeah. And they're more malleable, easily impressed, they're more in their feminine energy, maybe they're pretty. So you have a lot more competition as well.
She's right about everything. And I'm shocked because I've seen videos from her before. I'm shocked that she's saying this, that she's admitting this. But if I say this, I'm a misogynist. I'm just an ugly, bald misogynist.
For all my single peeps, 35 and older.
Okay.
Especially those that may have been divorced in the last couple years or just trying to get back out in the dating game.
Okay.
Is it the worst time ever for you also? Because
no,
I just can't. I don't connect with anyone, or I don't like anyone, or they're like a crazy psychopath.
You know that saying that all women say that goes like, if he wanted to, he
would. Not willing to do nice things for you, another man will. My nephew asked me, does this apply for men too? Like, absolutely. Find a woman up to your standards. He was like, if she won't do laundry or cook for me, find someone who will. Yeah,
True.
sure. If she doesn't go to the gym with me and work out, find someone who will.
True, guys. I've been going to the gym since I was 19, and my current girlfriend is the first long-term girlfriend that wants to go to the gym with me. The other ones, even though they look good, they were skinny, they didn't want to go to the gym with me. And I've told them it doesn't matter if you look good, you won't look good forever. Why not go to the gym and keep yourself looking better, looking younger? No, they didn't. And of course, I admit it, I was a simp. I was stupid.
Yeah, find someone who will.
Well, guys, I think you finally succeeded. I think I have lost the absolute last shred of hope I had that there's still good men left in the world. Just went on a date. I thought it was going well. Talked nonstop. Not me, back and forth.
Yeah, this is another point, guys. Just think about it. That's why I want you to have experience in dating if you want to pursue dating. I've seen TikToks of women and men saying that they were on dates and they thought the date was fine, was going well, but the other person didn't. That's why you need to have practice. You need to know to read body language, to know if something's wrong. Even though you think the date is going great, you have to know body language. You have to know if that person thinks the same as you, if she's having fun, if he's having fun or not. Because if not, you just look like a crazy person. Because you think everything is okay, you're smiling, you're laughing, and she's thinking, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Can't he read the signs? And you honestly can't. Because she's giving you signs, but you don't even notice them.
For over an hour. And then all of a sudden he had to take a call from a client.
And he left, yeah.
And he never fucking came back. And I got stuck with a $90 tab for his beers and pizza.
Let's talk about dating in your 40s. Oh my God, what a mind fuck, I'm telling you. All I'm going to say is this. I am not here to play games. I lay it on the table what I want, and I mean what I say, and I'm looking to have the next 50 years of enjoying life. And I'm not going to muck around. So if you don't like what you hear, or if you don't like what I bring to the table, then I'm not the one. That's how it works. People just start to be honest with each other. Like, we don't need to play these silly games.
No, ma'am. You don't like honesty, because if I say something right now about you, about your age, and you see this video, you will just call me a misogynist, because women can't handle the truth. That's my opinion.
Let's face it, we're over 40. I'm 47 now. Like, I just want to go and
you think you will live another 50 years.
Enjoy the next 50 years with someone and live life, because that's what it's about.
I'm currently being ghosted. I don't think I've ever been ghosted before, but people were not joking. Like, this shit is so difficult.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're just too soft. That's the problem. It's not. He's not that into you. Get over it. Why would you stay angry about something or sad about something or over a guy that doesn't like you? Because that's why he ghosted you, because he doesn't like you. So why would you keep being sad or angry about that? I don't get it. Just move on to the next person that will be happy with you. No, instead, be sad and waste your time being sad or angry at somebody that doesn't even think about you. Can you see how crazy this sounds if you say it out loud?
It's difficult. I listened to like a bunch of podcasts yesterday though that have like really helped kind of put things back into perspective.
Podcast that would say it's not your fault. It's them. Yes, it's them. It's them not liking you. What do you think of the theory that a successful relationship should have the woman like the man a little bit more than the man likes the woman? Or he has more options than she does? I believe strongly in this and I teach it to my sons. But there is no reason to say this to my wife. Every man should have some secrets. I disagree. I can talk everything with my girlfriend. But do you? But if she leaves because you keep secrets, that's your fault, my guy. So what do I think about this? I don't know if I said this before on camera, but I've told this to every guy friend that I have. I think this is the key to a successful relationship. Why? Because when she's prettier than you, women in general already have more options, but when she is prettier than you and she knows it, the first sign of an argument, the first sign of something she doesn't like, even if she doesn't say anything, she will think, I can always get a better man. And that relationship won't last. Why? Because she doesn't want to stick it out with you, to make everything okay, to work things out. Why? Because if there is any problem between you two, she can get a better man in her mind, even if that's not true. So she won't work on that relationship. She will bail at the first sign of trouble. She will bail. But if she likes you more, this is the same thing with my girlfriend. She thinks I'm a lot hotter than her. She thinks I'm the best man that she ever met. She's proud of me. When we started dating, she couldn't wait to tell all her friends about me, how handsome I am, how good I'm looking, how smart I am, to her mother, to her parents, to everybody. That's the kind of woman that you want. The kind of woman that brags about you to her friends, to her family. The kind of woman that will stay through the hard stuff with you because she knows you're worth it. Because she knows she will never get another man like you. In my opinion, that's the most important thing. And even if she's not prettier than you, even if you're on the same level, it doesn't matter. If she thinks you're hotter, you're smarter, you're better looking, it doesn't matter. You're the man that she wants, that no other man can compete with. She will do everything for you, for the relationship, so everything is okay. How many generations will it take before women wake up? I've been single for almost 4 decades and women are so undateable now, it's beyond belief. There's so many leftover women now and they still haven't woken up. I don't think this will ever change as long as there are simps out there. Because as long as there are simps and white knights, there will always be women that will have high standards, that will be delusional, that no matter what she does, you as a man should save her from her past, from her mistakes. There will always be women like that. And they see this behavior on social media, in celebrities, in their favorite actress, whatever it is, and they will perpetuate it. They will believe the lie that no matter what they do, only seems, no matter how they act, even if they're a 3 or 4, no matter what they do, even if they have 4 children from 4 different men, they will find somebody that will treat them as the princess that they are. If men stop being simps, women will stop acting like this. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.